row 32. We're going to start with a single crochet back post around the first double crochet 3 together. There's our first one right there. So we need a single crochet back post. So in from the back, bring our yarn around, just like that. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want a single crochet back post between the 2 double crochet front posts 3 times. So that is right there. Right there. There were our double crochet front posts are right there. I think they might be, I don't know, around 30 maybe. I have so many seafoams I can't keep track. So anyway, chain 4, is that gonna be enough for me? Okay, so we're gonna go in there, single crochet back post. I think that is enough. Chain 4. We do this 3 times, single crochet back post. Chain 4, single crochet back post. So we did that 3 times. Let me check the tension on those. I just want to make sure with my cotton that I have enough give on those. I think I do. Time will tell, I guess. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet back post over the second of the 3 double crochet 3 together. So that's this one. So on the corner we have these 3 instead of sets. It means the middle one, and it's a back post. Then chain 4. Then we're going to do like we did before and single crochet back post between those doubles. Chain 4. And again. Chain 4 and single crochet back post over this last double crochet 3 together. So all of them have a chain 4, and you did between those doubles, you did the first one, the last one, and the very center one. And now we'll move on. Chain 4. Count 4 stitches to the left of the double crochet back post of round 30. Now this is tricky where we're going to stick these. Or you can use the sixth or the sixth stitch of row 28 or the fourth stitch of row 30 in the back. Bend your work towards you to use the back. In that stitch, we're going to put a whole bunch of stitches. So what this means is 4 stitches to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we're using these. We're not using this. We're using this. So I find it easier. That's why I put that on there. The 6th stitch of that row. But you got to go back here and count them all. So you got, if you fold that front and you got these chains in the way, so you got 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 right there. That's the 3rd. 4, 5, 6. That's the 6th stitch right there. And then you use that over it. So to make it easier for the camera, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your center. And you're going to go to that stitch right behind there. And in that stitch, you're going to put 2 double crochets. I need my other hook. It slides nicer. You're going to do a treble. I don't know if I said I'm using azalea. A treble. A double. A half double. A double. A treble. And 2 doubles. And what you're doing here, we are making these that we made before, these little petals here, we're putting the exact same petals up there. That's what we're doing. So after you get that, you want to chain 1, single crochet around both chains. See, I went under both these chains. You want to do a single crochet on them. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, underneath both chains again. Boy, I keep going off camera. This thing here, let's move it this way. Underneath both chains, single crochet again. Now, chain 1. Do that again. You can count 6 stitches from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can do the 4 stitches again from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm right in there. So now we want 2 double crochets. I don't know. I want to show you that up close maybe. I counted 6 this direction and 4 this way. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I flip that over, I'm right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. You want to be right in the middle there. So we did 2 doubles, a treble, a double, a half double, a double, a treble, and 2 doubles. Personally, I think this is about the hardest row, only because of trying to find the right spot there. Okay, chain 3 and continue around. This is where you started. Whoa, now look what I did. Don't catch your other stitches. This is what I told you. What I do here is now I'll stick my needle under there, stretch it around a little bit, and see, it's all fixed up. Okay, so now you're back to your chain 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in between your doubles. And that's pretty much it for this round. Except for the counting to get in the right spot, it's an easy round. I was moving along here at a good clip, and I just ripped them all out because I should have checked before. This chain 6 here, look how tight that is on there. That's way too tight. I'm gonna have to add some more in there. I should have checked that. I've been checking it all along using this cotton, and the one time I don't, and that's what happens. That's way too tight. It would have, as you can see, look what it's doing there. It's making that all bunch up. So out it goes, and going around again. I'll probably add, instead of 1 chain here and here, here and here, I'll probably add 1, so it'll be 2, 7, and 2. Quick update. I did 2, 10, and 2. I kept adding and it still wasn't enough. That would have been bunched up so bad, but now it'll be okay, I think, because these chains will give it a little bit of give too. So, but definitely 10 in the middle. Okay, with the 10 in the middle. Now this pattern is getting to the stage where it gets bunchy. For the block, it's not nearly as bad as when you get to the blanket. It has stages where it gets really ripply, but then it works itself out. But as you can see, that looks a lot better there than it did before. Okay, 32's done in the azalea, and geez, these colors make it look like it's some kind of candy or something. Really pink. I didn't intend for that much pink. It's really pink. Anyhow, we're off to round 33. I'm going to be using mulberry. And we're going to be working in these petals, and we're going to work them the same way we did in row 19 when we put the yellow on top of the pink. So we're going to start in these petals, pick one, it don't matter, and do a single crochet in the double, a single crochet in the next double, a half double crochet, a double, and a half double, all in the treble crochet. All three of those stitches go in the top of that treble. Then you're going to do a single crochet, and in the half double in the middle you're going to once again put a half double, double, and half double, all in the half double in the middle. Then a single crochet. Now we're back to this treble, and in the treble you want to do a half double, a double, and a half double. Then you're left with 2 double crochets. They each get a single crochet. And that's what it looks like. It looks just like that one. Okay, so I would single crochet in the chain 6, it says. Mine's now a 10. Then it says to chain 5 and single crochet in the chain. I can't do that because I changed mine. So I single crocheted in the chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to go down here. And then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here. See how that lays. I got to do mine different because of my chain count. Well, that's too many. How about 5? You will just do in your chains. You can actually do in this chain and that chain. Oops, there. You can also do in this chain and that chain. You can, when you're finished this, chain there, do your chain 5 or 6, and then chain there. I can't do that. I'll be running another one with 10, which that, I don't like those big long chains. There, 5. How about that? See how that goes. That's better. So I did a 5. If you're using cotton, I chained here in this chain 10. Then I did 5, and in the center down there, 5 back in my chain 10. And now I'm going to get right back to here with my single crochet, single crochet. The pattern says repeat the parentheses. That's because I have these stitches listed in parentheses. So it's the half, the double, and the half, a single, a half, a double, and a half, a single, a half. In this treble gets a half, a double, and a half. And then we're left with 2 double crochets that each get a single. It says single crochet in the second chain 3. That's this one, which mine's a chain 4. I think it should say chain 4 actually. I don't know if I did 3s or 4s there. So in this second chain you put a single crochet. Chain, I'm going to chain 4. It says chain 3. I got to make these longer chains with this cotton. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to count here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is another quick easy row. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just working single crochets in these chains all the way around. And remember, if you're using acrylic, you want to follow the instructions that are written there. And that uses a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get all the way around with this cotton thread and then have to take out like I did last time. So let's see how many we have here. We need 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 single crochets, and 7 chain 3 spaces for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do you see what you do? You skip that first one there and go into the second. And just like when you get here at the end, and when you finish each section there, count to make sure you have the 8 single crochets and 7 spaces. Now see, I did there, this chain 3, we're going to skip that. And we're going to go right back to single crochets. 1, 2, and now we're back to our treble where we do a half, a double, and a half, and we just work our petals like we did last time. Sorry about the confusion, but it's good for anybody that I may not be the only one using cotton. So if anybody else is using cotton, then at least you got some instruction also as to adding extra stitches. Okay, I might be going off the rails again, but I'm trying to cut down on some of that pink. And I think I'm going to put this color back in there, which is a really dark color, but I'm going to do it. And this one is not the Stylecraft Cotton and Bamboo. This is the Stylecraft Naturals Cotton and Bamboo. This is the Scapies. And I gotta look the color up. I'm pretty sure that this one is because it looks so dark, Celestial Blue, I think is that one, which makes this one opal something. I'll have to look it up. But I just found out they're discontinued, or they think they're discontinued, although I did have some nice lady send me a message that she can still get me some. So I definitely need to get those because I love both of these colors. And the scabies is just as soft as this one. So I don't know. It's a little pricier, but it also is very nice yarn. Anyhow, back to yarning. Okay, we're going to work in the first set of chain 3s from row 32, not row 33. Row 33 is this one that I just did. Row 32 is this one underneath there. So the first set of chains, the ones that are worked in between your doubles, that first set. And once again, you're going to have to slide these chains around to fit your stitches in there because you do not want to split up your sets. We're making sets of 5 half double crochets, and you do not want a chain like have 4 and then a chain and then 1. You want your 5s all in a row, so you might have to slide the last row chain around. It's getting dark here again. I guess I'm going to get another storm. So anyway, you start in your first set here. You're going to have 8 sets of 5 half doubles. And around the single crochets, you're going to do a half double crochet front post. So let's get started here. So there's the first one. I slid that down. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a half double front post over the single. Now I'm going to slide that single crochet up there so I can put my next set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a half double around the single. And I will see you when I get to the end of doing all these. Remember, you should have 8 sets of 5 and 7 half double crochet front posts. Well, that framed that out nicely, I think. But anyway, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sets of 5, and in between them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 half double crochet front posts. And now we're going to move on to something else. Okay, this might be a little more difficult for me because of the cotton. When you're using acrylic, it's pretty daggone easy, but you want to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to bend your little petal front. Your center half double crochet. So you have that's down here. Not up on the top, you have a center double crochet. You want the half double, that's down below. So the center half double crochet, you just want to pick up 1 strand. I just cut my nails last night. 1 strand like that. I don't know if you can see that. I got 1 strand, and I am just going to single crochet on that. And the reason you do it that way with 1 strand in the back, as you can see, you cannot see it in the front. That's why we do that. Then after you do that, you chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and you want to single crochet the exact same way over the last stitch, which happens to be a double. So somewhere over that double near the top, because you're trying to make a line, you want to get a single strand and then single crochet over it. Chain 4. Okay, now you're supposed to single crochet over your chain 5. I obviously have a 10 and that's going to be too short, so you would chain 4 and single crochet over that. I'm not going to do that. I'm doing it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have an extra space there now. Hopefully that won't mess me up too bad later on down the road. Maybe I'm not going to do that. That might screw up my count down the road. I'm not real sure, but something tells me we need these spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that too big? No, I don't think so. Maybe. Seeing as there's 10 in there, maybe we should do 6. I'm sorry, but figuring out this stuff with cotton, I never use cotton to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 10 in that chain, so 6 will be, give me an extra 2. Okay, now after you get that done, single crochet back post, pick one of those little, just like I did before, just one single strand in the first double crochet and single crochet and chain 4, single crochet over your center half double, just one single strand, chain 4, and we are back to the beginning. So I did my first half doubles in this one, so in this one we want 5 half double crochet, and we work like that all the way around.